fuck on chat, you know, I'm with my boy.
True.
And man, we just chopping it up like we normally doing. But I was like, oh, we just cut the cam on. We always be having intellectual, smart conversations when he's friends with me because we on and off friends.
Right, we're gonna break that down. Right.
Depending on who his situation is, depending on if he can be my friend or not, which is weird, but you know, you live and you learn. So. I think you're not like a person that just takes accountability. I feel like.
You think I'm a?
You just kind of like just move past shit.
Type shit.
Cause you did something to me, and I was like,
what I that's weird. Let's get to it like right here. Like what?
When I first seen you at Kalani's birthday party.
This past birthday party.
Past birthday party.
Right.
Like.
You talking about the night that we went to the club?
No. But our first like Tom dapping you up, and you said like. Basically, like, you know, I fuck with you, I just couldn't be your friend.
Oh, I had to break that down, yeah.
Yeah, I didn't like that you, like...
No, that was...
I didn't like that you said it, and I didn't like that you did that, because, one, I feel like there's a way to be... You know, I feel like there's a way to go about that. I feel like...
What's the way to go about that? What you feel like?
If a motherfucker my friend, I'm not gonna let nobody tell me who I can and cannot be friends with. Now, I can understand that you might have to take a step back. I can understand that.
Yeah.
And then on the other hand, like, it was like, you said it to me, it was like, well, part of me, I was like, well, was this nigga trying to send me off? Like,
send you off?
Yeah, like,
what that mean?
Like, I was thinking, like, maybe when you told me, like, that was gonna make me, like, get a reaction and say something to the other person.
Oh, you thought that was a...
I didn't know which way to go about it. I think maybe you were, like, being just honest.
See, that's nothing. We niggas at the end of the day, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, like, female business, that ain't really regardless. But...
Can't say that if you saying you couldn't be my friend based off,
but not based off. I'm dealing with this person. Like,
okay.
So this person come, you know what I'm saying? If you genuinely got a homie you fuck with, right? Mm-hmm. And this is a situation that happens in a lot of things, and this is the problem today. Not saying you, but if I genuinely fuck with you and I don't play about you, anybody play about you, play with you, I'm not even going. I'm not the type of person. Oh, well, they don't got nothing to do with me. No, if I ride with you and you know what I'm saying, I fuck with you like that, anybody go against you, I go against them too.
And I feel that.
People don't have that no more.
I feel that.
You know what I'm saying?
I feel that to an extent, but on my end, it's just like, you could have just said, what's up?
Type business.
And it would have been like, it wouldn't have been nothing. I honestly didn't even have that in my mind. I just thought, like, I just hadn't seen you. So I didn't. So when you told me that, I'm like, hold on.
But at the same time, we ain't crossed paths, but it was a whole lot of, hey bro, we gotta get together, we gotta do this. Hey bro, we gotta get together, we gotta do this.
That's what I'm saying. So when you told me that threw me off, because I was like, well shit,
oh,
the problem?
No, not even as a problem, it was more of a solution, like, because I got this going on out of respect for the situation, it's just like, I'm not gonna indulge.
Then it made me think like,
because you gotta think about this too though, and then I ain't mean to cut you off.
No, you're good.
But, you know what I'm saying, if you get deep into the relationship that you've had with certain people along the years, and certain events that have transpired, especially I love what you're doing with the YouTube thing, with building your branding thing. And a lot of people, you know what I'm saying, that have been, how can I put it? You know what I'm saying? At certain time periods in your circle with certain things that you were doing weren't really aligning for the situations that were going on behind the scenes. So what would it look like after all the events that have transpired for me to jump on, you know what I'm saying, enjoying that? Not to say that, you know what I'm going with it? Like, if
yeah,
we
but you have like
down,
a small-minded narrative about that.
You think so?
Everybody that I've been around have people I've been knowing for years.
Right, and that's true.
And so,
yeah.
At the end of the day, like, I'm my own man. Like, I'm not in nobody's beef or anything. So, like, when I become friends with people or I grow close relations with people, it's because I feel like they fuck with me and I fuck with them.
And that's cool. And that's
but that's what I'm saying. That's a nuanced situation. That's very nuanced because in one way, that's my mindset of it. Yeah. This motherfucker ain't never did nothing to me, so I have the green light to be cool with this person. Versus someone on the other hand might be like, well, this person affected me in this way, and you decide to become friends with that person. So that might make you think that that my friend is not against me. Versus in my mind, it's like I didn't grow up with all these motherfuckers. I didn't hear no beef. I don't have no personal thing in that. You know what I'm saying? But so that was my point. And plus, it was a motherfucker that never did nothing to nobody.
Right.
Or someone that's been in the same space as this person that's been respect and love. So I didn't feel like that was me. I didn't personally feel like I was crossing a boundary. But now me 24 and thinking, I could be like, I could take a step back and be like, I can understand like that friend of all is a friend of none type shit. I understand that.
Okay,
I understand that.
And that's great that you.
But it's that's a nuanced situation.
Right, that's true.
It's very nuanced. There's no right and no wrong.
Yeah, that's tricky. I ain't gonna lie, I might have to add that to the vocab.
But nuance, yeah.
Nuance.
Because
what is it like? Break down nuance situation. What does that mean? Like
nuance is like you can. Is things are layered. Things are not just black and white. Right. A lot of people live in black and white. Yeah, and I live in a world of color. Like a person abuses alcohol not because they want to do it, but this happened to them. This happened to them.
Okay, I'm there.
Most people be like, nah, motherfuckers just drink because they want to drink.
So, okay, that's a great statement, but that can be contradicting because if you're saying that, then you should also know that if my loyalty lies here, you know what I'm saying, then it's not nothing direct. And what I feel like people gotta understand, San Antonio especially, there is no neutral in nothing. And I think that's why I see it the way that
terrible,
it is. It's terrible.
I'm
that's
such
bad.
A neutral person, but I keep being in situations where
but
being
San Antonio
neutral
will not allow you to be neutral.
You know they call me a middleman.
Bro, and it's
I hate
you're a likable person. What we just saying off camera, you're a likable person. Everybody across the board, and that's a good thing. That's how we should push, especially as a black culture. That's how we should be. But in this generation, this day and age, there is no neutral. You fuck with them, and you fuck with them, and I don't fuck with them, I don't fuck with you. You was over there with them, and they woo, that's weird. But in a lot of those situations, it be deep, real stuff that be going on behind these closed doors that create these type of narratives.
But that has nothing to do with me.
True.
And nobody's gonna. I don't like that. Like I grew up with a whole bunch of people. A lot of these people turned and did shit that I wouldn't imagine they would do. But at core, they're still good people, and they got love for me like I got love for them. So I'm not gonna allow one person to make me decide who I can and cannot be friends with, especially if I'm not doing that to them.
True.
Now, me being grown, I can understand why a motherfucker would take a step back from me. For that, I can understand that, but I just feel like there's a way you can go about it. Because in my opinion, there's people I have to take a step back from, but they don't feel the love lost. They might not even realize that I took a step back. But there's I have a friend one of my closest friends, Blair. He is friends with people that I'm not fans of.
How do you feel about that? How do you feel about that?
I can't feel no way about it.
Why you can't?
Because I've been him in this situation. So it's like I can't really feel no way. I can't be mad at somebody for doing something that I do to other people.
Is that right?
I'm not saying it's right, but I can't tell him.
So it's wrong?
No, it's not wrong. But I can't tell. Just because a person is a bad person to me doesn't mean they're a bad person to you. So my experience with that person is not the same experience he has. So I can't force my experience on him. That's just not fair. Because if that's the case, people could force their experience upon me onto other people.
Right, they can.
So I'm saying like I don't really care for it, but I know how to deal with that friendship. So now when he has a birthday party 9 times out of 10, I'm not gonna go to his birthday party because who's gonna be there. But I'll make sure that my homeboy still feels celebrated and loved. For in a sense that he never did nothing to me. But that's just what type of person I am.
What do you do when you have an issue with people? What do you do? What guy are you?
I'm real solution based.
Solution
based.
Like, how can we fix this?
How can we fix this?
Or how can we solve this?
How can we solve
this? Those are two different answers.
How can we solve this?
That's two different.
But sometimes everything's not gonna be solved in one conversation. Sometimes, how can we fix this for now and we continue to? That was just a very difficult situation that I had to deal with.
What situation are we referring to? What are we referring to?
A friendship breakup.
Oh, friendship breakup.
That was a very difficult thing for me to deal with because it's like, on one hand, I really love this person. I grew up with this person. On the other hand, like I'm getting like fueled over here. I'm getting loved and treated right, respected, and like heard. So it's
like. Would you feel like you wasn't getting that?
No. I'm not saying that. But it was something that I hadn't experienced. It felt like a soul. It felt like a deep connection, like, and not in a romantic way. Like, wow, you're like my sister, like my big sister. Or y'all are like my family, so it was like, what family do I choose?
Tight.
And then a motherfucker made a decision for me, but it was like, with the family that was chose upon me, that wasn't something that I sought out. That was just God happened that way, and so I don't regret how things went because it wasn't just a love for one person, it became a love for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that whole family. So I would start off as a one-on-one friendship to a whole friendship with a whole village. So I don't regret it.
Now, so let me put it in there, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let's say, your name's, I'm Johnny, you're Adam, right?
Mm-hmm.
We meet, we're kids, you know what I'm saying? We go to the same elementary school, right? You're only child, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You don't have no blood brothers, no blood sister, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we go to the same elementary school and somebody bullies you and I stand up for you.
Mm-hmm.
And that makes us become friends, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we friends, we locked in. We become homies, right? I consider you my homie. You come to my house, you chill with me. I go to your house, I chill with you. We hang out, you the bro.
Okay.
Right? And one day, I'm walking to class, and somebody's taking my lunch money.
Mm-hmm.
Beat me up and they take my lunch money. Right?
Mm-hmm.
And I come tell you about it. I'm like, damn. I was in the hallway, these guys, they got up on me, they beat me up, they stole my lunch money, right?
Mm-hmm.
You my partner. You rock with me.
Mm-hmm. Look.
I'm good.
Yeah.
You rock with me, right? I don't tell you who it is. I just tell you this happens, right?
Mm-hmm.
We're kids, whatever. You end up becoming friends with this person, not knowing that this is the same person
Mm-hmm.
that did this to me, right? But you my mans though. You my mans. You been locked in with me. You go to this music class, you meet this guy, he cool. You kick with him till he cool. I later let you know like this the same guy that did that with me. What are you gonna do?
I feel like that's not a good example though.
Why not?
Because that's not the same thing.
I didn't answer that. I'm just giving you a scenario. This is what happened.
Okay.
You're my homie, my man. I tell you, this guy embarrassed me in front of the classroom. He beat me up. He stole my lunch money in front of the pretty girl with the long hair. I like her. I'm embarrassed. And you end up becoming friends with him on a different note, not knowing.
What's the time span?
It don't matter. What would you do? I just want to know. What would you do?
I personally don't know, and especially if I built a connection with this person already,
Mm-hmm.
I would be like, oh, damn, what?
Mm-hmm.
I definitely would have a conversation with the other
You have a
individual.
conversation.
With the individual, yeah.
And this guy caused physical harm to me.
Yeah, we definitely gonna have to chop it up about that.
Chop it up.
Yeah, we're gonna have to talk about that.
Do you feel like confrontational?
No, not at all. This motherfucker. I love how you like putting the light on me. Let me move the light to you.
Oh, that's okay.
Let me move the light to you now. Let me ask you some questions.
Okay.
So boom, you're a guy
Mm-hmm.
that. Let me see. You think people would consider you like messy in a sense?
I do.
Yeah.
I really do.
Because I feel like you be having females into it with each other
Does that make
behind
sense?
you.
Mm-hmm.
Cause a lot of niggas I know, like, they don't let their bitches argue. They shut that shit down.
Who you know? Oh, well. You do. You okay?
I know.
Because females gonna be females at the end of the day.
Yeah, but they ain't gonna let the shit go as far as motherfuckers in cars blocking each other off. They ain't getting caught. Like, I feel like you was a really sloppy nigga.
I'm sloppy.
You was getting caught doing stuff red-handed, like getting caught in the acts with other people. Like, and making these girls beef and go at each other. Motherfuckers is now at it because you are not handling like.
I'm not stamping nothing.
What?
Okay, I'm not stamping nothing.
Even though you're stamping something in somebody when you're in private into everybody else, but you're still out here doing shit.
That was a crazy take. I respect
That's
that take.
You think that's a take that I'm? What's your take?
I feel like that's a take that a lot of people have, and I'm glad that we
even with your most recent situation, you had females that are beefing with each other based off probably your manipulation or something. Because you're definitely playing a role in it. I'm not saying
niggas do play roles, young bro.
You're definitely playing a role.
I think that when there's so many different narratives and so many different sides of the story to take, motherfuckers will take it and run all the way to the finish line with it, right? And I say that to say, on the surface of how it sounds when it gets passed through the group chats and through the phone calls and the DMs, it looks like damn. But if you know what it is at its core, because, you know, women, and I don't make it a women versus men thing, but women.
But you do that a lot though.
But in general, women operate off of emotion. Men operate off of logic, right? So when that's true.
That's not true, but go ahead. That's your feelings though.
I don't think
that's stop your.
Oh,
no.
Okay. We can say that.
I feel like it's actually the opposite.
It's statistically proven, but
I think it's the opposite. But go ahead.
Yeah.
Keep going your point though.
What I'm getting at is, I'm not the one that's gonna go to the media and put business out and flare this and this is going on. Ooh. You know what I'm saying? My circle of people that I call close know what's going on, and that's what it is. Now, how far that may go, nowadays you never really know. Mm-hmm. So, how can I be messy? Now, playing a role, every nigga play roles. Every nigga's do, but your point is, I'm letting it go too far.
But not even that, you're facilitating it too. Like,
I'm a point guard.
You're a point guard, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? At heart, though. And well, let me rephrase. For a long time in my life.
Okay, because you're trying to grow past that, right?
No, I'm past that.
Are you?
This is 23 trail. You know what I'm saying?
Are you past all that?
I'm past all that. But looking back on it and to really speak and to shed light on the situations, it was like, yes, I played roles and all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? But in a lot of those, and during a lot of those times, a lot of people knew what it was, but the emotions was there, and like I'm going based off of that alone. Because women preach, I'd rather nigga tell me what it is.
So were you telling them what it is?
A lot of situations knew what it was, but
so then there shouldn't have been no problem in it.
Go tell the girl that, and I'm not to take away
from what your role is, because you definitely were playing mind games for sure.
First,
yeah, especially to the
it comes with the territory and the nature.
But how do you feel? Now, how do you feel as 23 Trail? And you
like,
look back and you see how you did someone who had a long term.
Honestly, that was not cool. Like I don't really. That's not funny. Like none of that. Like you know what I'm saying. Loyalty is everything. Mm-hmm. And as a man, your word is bond. So it's like if you can't mean what you say and say what you mean, as a man, you'll never be nothing. Mm-hmm. And for a long time, the little boy trail, that was cool. Having this girl over here, having this going on the backside. Because as men, it's in our nature to be, you know what I'm saying, to go after, you know what I'm saying, to have multiple. And it's like that's what it's supposed to be. But in reality, when a man conquers lust, that's when he becomes like a real man. Just because she look good or, you know what I'm saying, you're attracted to her, don't always mean you should do it. Because at heart, she might not be what's right. You know what I'm saying? Just because she look good on Instagram and she get, you know what I'm saying, 500 likes in 2 minutes, you might gotta watch her, you know? But that's what I learned. I learned that you gotta be honest and keep it real. But what I was getting at with that, a lot of times you keep it real, but emotions are there in a lot of situations in female. Once you like, and I'm speaking from a perspective of doing a lot of different things and learning. Like, as a man, you learn like what's good and what's bad for you. You know what I'm saying? You gotta go through that whole phase, whatever they want to call it, or just figuring out what you like, what you don't like. But just because we operate off of what we see, like you know what I'm saying, a man attracted to a girl, he thirsty, he in the DMs, he playing a long game, he tricking off, he doing all that. But that's not what's gonna get you a good woman. Like you gotta value other stuff, basically.
And you feel like that's what you had to learn to be able to stop having, when you having like all this ongoing like conflict at the time.
Yeah.
Was you in your head like thinking like, damn, I'm the problem? Are you thinking like, why is this happening to me?
No, I know I'm the problem.
Okay.
Like, I'm not one of them. Like, you know, I know I'm the problem. I knew I was the problem in a lot of those situations. Because if I'm keeping it real and all the way honest, a lot of that would never been going on.
So do you rectify all those situations, like with all of those different women, or do you just pick who you deserve?
All the different women is crazy. That's a crazy statement.
Okay. Well, like you know what I'm saying. Like, do you rectify it with all of them, or do you rectify it with the one that you owe the most loyalty to?
Break down, rectify.
When I say rectify, like fix it, or solve it, or be amicable, or like be able to be accountable and be like, I did this wrong to you, and you know I wish you the best in life.
I mean, that's how you gotta do it across the board.
But did you do that?
For sure. Like now at this point, that's behind me. So it's like what's in the past, moving forward, you know what to do and what not to do.
Got you.
But doing like, you know, but like I said, it comes with the nature and the territory. As guys, it's always, oh bro, I got the hoes. Oh bro, where the hoes at? Oh bro, you know what I'm saying? But when a woman does it, it's, oh she a hoe. You know what I'm saying? Oh, ooh, this, that, and the third. But either way, it's not good. Like, it's not like it shouldn't be like that. We shouldn't be into, you know what I'm saying, fucking with all these. Like, it's not cool no more. You know what I'm saying? At one point, it probably was cool, but like growing up being an adult, you having all them.
To me, it was never cool.
And that's player.
Cause you know, it was one time I wanted to fight you. Like I did, I was like, I'm gonna fight him when I see him.
That's how you feel it?
Yeah, that's how I was feeling.
Why you feel like that?
Just cause you was playing with mine at the time.
Type time.
So it's like,
whoa, is that a contradicting statement?
No.
You felt some way about me because somebody that was close to you, but you didn't even know me.
Yeah, but you.
Whoa, hold on, we gotta stop there.
But you gotta see.
But for city.
But that's at that time. Now that I'm older, I realized with females, a female is gonna call you and tell you this nigga just cheated on me, he just did this, but they're not calling and telling the time you brought flowers or
you're literally answering my question. You're literally.
But I'm saying that's a nuanced thing. Of course, at the time I'm like, this nigga is playing, I'm gonna slap him. But now that I'm grown, it's like,
you gonna do that to me?
I thought about it.
Why are you doing that? I'm cool. We got, bro, me and Lil' Kid, it's a lot of shit we gotta put on the table, bro.
Okay. We can.
Right.
You cool. You are cool, but like,
and I fucked you the longest.
At the time, it was just like, this nigga's playing. Like,
how you think that went though? You think it would have been like, I fucked you the long way?
I think we just would have threw them hoes in and it would have been just that. I don't think it would have been like no long standing issue. Like, I don't think it would have been all that.
You think you got the best me in that? You think, and this is just.
You wasn't at this weight though.
What the weight?
You was at like a regular.
I was a regular weight.
You was at a regular weight, so I think I might have been. I'm not saying I was.
You never had like trail like scuffle and just get into it. I always been like cool, real chill.
I didn't really know you like that.
At the time. So. Well, getting to know me over the years, I'm pretty sure there's a lot of narratives, a lot of things between me, family members, brothers, how stuff go that a lot of people like get to put out. You know?
I think what I used to think is you're the most sane one out of all of them. But now that I know all of y'all, y'all all one and the same. Right. You could tell y'all all like raised similarly.
You ever met my dad before? You ever seen him?
Once or twice, yeah.
Yeah.
In like passing.
Okay, just like walking through time.
Yeah, but y'all all have this thing about y'all that comes from that. You have it under control the most, but you can still see those
traits.
Those traits for sure.
You sound like my mom though. Like,
you can like.
Real. And also though like.
But I'm a nuanced thinker.
Speaking of that, this is another subject I'm gonna get into real quick. I'm glad you brought that up. It's cold. I seen a post that was like, you can tell when it was a corny. I agree with it though. You can tell when like a man wasn't raised like with his father, like you know what I'm saying. He's more like argumentative, or like he's more like, you know what I'm saying, like have more female tendencies. And most of the time that is true. He don't really know how to treat women or like those type of things. And most of the time that is true. However, I had a great mom. I have a great relationship with my mom. And they also say that too, like you'll know what type of guy you'll have based on his relationship with his mom. And in a lot of ways, those things are true, but I love my dad to death, you know what I'm saying? Our relationship is what it is. I know who my dad is. I grew up with my dad here and there, but it was never consistent. I never grew up with my father in the house. But I think I learned, you know what I'm saying, in a lot of ways, like what not to be like, you know what I'm saying? And there's a lot of good traits that he has, and I love him. But also in a sense, I learned, okay, like, oh, I know I'm not gonna do that because I see what it did to my mom type time. So I say all that to say, yeah, I love my family to death. Like, you know, we go hard. You've been around a lot of us. You've seen a whole lot of different sides.
And the one thing I don't like about that is when we all went to Fry Hard, you and all your siblings was together.
Yeah, how was that for you? They put a lot of narratives on all of us. Like, but
y'all love each other, but y'all have like some dysfunction that y'all need to like work through. Like,
I mean, when you got that southern last name, when our family is.
But I just feel like y'all need to like, you probably as the man of y'all.
Yeah.
Aren't you the oldest? Or
nah, couple older than me, but in reality, yeah, folks know what time it is. Yeah.
I feel like it's up to you for you to be facilitating that, making sure y'all hanging out, linking, and all that shit. I meant to tell you that, but we was all drinking. But when I was listening to y'all, all y'all were really saying the same thing, which I want a closer bond, I want to kick it with each other. But nobody's actually taking the steps. So I feel like it should be you to be the one to do it.
That's true. And also, let me say this, to shed light on that. My mama, I only got two sisters, the older sister and the younger sister. On my daddy's side, my daddy got like 15, 16 of us. You know what I'm saying? 15, 16 of us, like, if we just really count. Something like that, or 30, something more than that. It's in the teens, I know that for sure. I have a relationship with all my siblings. I know all of my siblings, you know what I'm saying? Ages from fucking 2 years old to fucking 33, you know what I'm saying? 34, you know what I'm saying? All the way up. So, think about that. Coming from an only child, you know what I'm saying?
That's a lot.
And I'm in the middle, I'm in the mix. Like, you know what I'm saying? Certain, you know what I'm saying? RP, my brother Tay, you know what I'm saying? All that type of stuff. But I'm in the middle of that.
But I can already tell because I struggle just nigga being friends with all these different people and out of all these different groups. So I can imagine having all these siblings and probably all of them don't mix.
Yeah, but what I can't say, I know all of them, we all have relationships. A lot of my siblings, we don't talk every day. We all grown now. And I'm not talking about 15, I'm talking about 21 plus. It's all of us, a lot of us that's 21 plus. You know what I'm saying? We all have our lives. A lot of my siblings have kids. I have a lot of nieces and nephews. A lot of stuff be going on. We all out
one of them got like 7 kids.
You know what I'm saying? Not 7. 7 alive.
She got like 6.
5. You know what I'm saying?
I think it's 6.
5.
Okay, 5.
See, my sister got 5.
Shout out Quila.
Shout out my.
She was just on the last
big
video.
sis. Like that's really like she really the staple. And like you know what I'm saying? What I be telling her like, just off of the strength of that's my older sister and Tay my older brother. You know how many situations and people they was the reason you think we something. They was toe up. These are narratives that we gotta carry. But going back to what I was saying, we all love each other. It's here and there, everything, but we have a lot of emotions, and a lot of that come from the lack of that we all share in common that we got from our father. So we learning to cope with it the best way we can. And for us, it was like now we grown, like it ain't up to pops to get us together. We know each other, we know what's up. So if somebody wants to, they will. And certain stuff be closer with others, but at the end of the day, one thing about it is we ain't gonna play like, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna ride hard and it is what it is, but yeah, I have a lot of siblings, nigga, so it's like, that's a lot of weight to carry on, so especially being an older sibling, especially when,
you're
you know
a man.
What I'm saying? You're a man and you wanna, you know what I'm saying, you wanna take care of all your siblings, that's a real mentality you're gonna have. If it's that, it's really that. But, you know what I'm saying, like, imagine the weight that carries on you, you know what I'm saying, having siblings that are dead, you know what I'm saying, siblings that are in jail, you know what I'm saying, siblings you ain't talked to in 2 years, like, all that type of stuff be going on, but you know, you just learn to go with it and go through it the best way. But yeah, and I love my daddy though. Like, I already talk about my daddy a lot. I learned a lot from my daddy, but I always think I learned, like, you know what I'm saying? I felt like I learned what a man should be like just based off what I seen my mama go through and just know, like, okay, you know what I'm saying? My word is everything. Like, you know what I'm saying? What I say, I gotta mean it. You know what I'm saying? That's what a woman gonna respect the most.
And also, nigga, being a man is what you make being a man is. I had to realize that. I feel like once I realized that, I just
break that down though.
I'm like, you decide like what a man is. Like, I feel like once I realized that.
Why do you think that?
Because like, I feel like a lot of times you are seeing what a man is supposed to be, but a lot of times.
What do you feel like a man is supposed to be?
It's what you make what a man is.
But
it's I think that's a personal thing, not like a shared view. Cause I think it's like, it's not a like.
It's something like black and white. It's nuance.
Yeah, cause when you try to be a man living in like black and white, we ain't in those times no more. We really not. A lot of times we is in a 50-50 type thing.
You don't
versus
think there's a traditional way, like, you know what I'm saying? It's just like, not even like getting
some things are, but some things that are taught, you look at it like, you're really not a man. You see these alpha ass men walking around, I'm a man, but you putting your hands on females. Are you really a man? Like, you know what I mean? Or you say you're a man, but you're constantly disrespecting women.
Right.
I can't stand when niggas get to cat calling, oh, you got a fat ass, or all that shit. It's one thing to tell your partners that, but you calling it out to a female, that's not a man. So like, I used to be like, when people used to say shit about me or like, nigga, you not a man, you's a hoe. I'd be like, but I see you being a hoe in day-to-day life. Once I realized, like, nigga, I define what a man is. Shit is
so for the people that's watching, if you were explaining it to, if you had a little brother, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You would be the role model for him and tell him what not to do. What would you tell him a man should be, or you know what I'm saying? What is a man to you? You said whatever you define. So what is a man to you?
Being a good person. That's like number one, being a good person. Well, I feel like that could go both ways, but I feel like as a man, you need to be a solid individual. Individual. I do say as a man, you do gotta have a hard work ethic. Gotta work hard, like respectful, honest, shit. And then that I'm friends with a lot of females. I feel like I know how to handle like females, or how to talk to them, or how to move in that space when it comes to respecting women. So I feel like as a man, you gotta respect women. I can't stand when men don't respect women.
Okay. So you saying? And
that's because I be around a lot of girls, so like sure. I have a different respect for women, and that's kind of just how I grew up around majority of women. You know what I mean?
Same. Yeah. I grew up with nothing but sisters. I know I'm close with my brother, but that became like later on. But growing up in my household, just my mom and my younger sister, my older sister. I learned that everything you said is right. But, you know what I'm saying, if we go back to like the traditional role, like a man's role is to provide and protect, right? Like on a steady basis, you know what I'm saying? Do you feel like that's a characteristic of being a man? No, you know what I'm saying?
Provide for sure and protect to a certain extent.
They gonna kill your ass. Wait, break that down. What do you mean?
I'm saying protect. Break that down. Protect, because back in the day, you could tell a female, no, you cannot do this. You need to listen to me. I'm protecting you. And
they still go.
No, I'm not saying that, but I'm saying now, is that really being a man? Yes. Telling a woman what she can and cannot do, what she can and cannot wear. I think
yes, and I'm saying that as far as a role of leadership, only because a man that loves you and respects you, and I'm not, to a certain extent, I get what you're saying. It's not more so telling a woman what she can and can't do. If you my girl, you have free will. I'm gonna give you my opinion. If you love me, you respect my decision, you gonna honor what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna hold you against yourself. Like, I'm gonna tell you this is what I feel like you should do. And if you love me and respect me, you'll do that. But if you don't, you know what I'm saying?
But leadership is not words. Leadership is not what I'm telling you. Leadership is what I'm doing, the energy I'm exuding. So if I have this certain amount of leadership, you're not even gonna wanna do those things. That's what I'm saying.
Type time me.
And a lot of times that's not words.
But a lot of times, it's both. What you're saying, you're right. But it's not from a place of control. It's a place of leadership. If I'm telling you, hey, baby, look, I don't feel like you should wear this just because, like, you know what I'm saying, that's not appropriate for what's going on. She's gonna like, for sure. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Remember, like, if you align with me, for me, that's not gonna be a problem. But going back to what you're saying, there's not protect to a certain extent. If we laying down and somebody kick this bitch in right now, and your girl, what you think your girl gonna do? She gonna look at you. You better jump up. If it's a motherfucking rat running through the motherfucking house, nigga, who you think your girl gonna look at? You, nigga. So it's like, protect it at all costs. You gotta be willing to lay your life on. Like, you got a family. Your kids sleep downstairs. Somebody runs this motherfucking house. Everybody now is gonna hope that you gonna be the first nigga up with that thing ready to bang. So it's like, there is no certain extent. So it's like, I feel like those are traditional things. Also, going back to the old times, I feel like as far as the provider goes, 50-50, we could break that down too real quick and then we're gonna jump into our shit. That's something that, you know what I'm saying, if a girl with that, okay, cool. I still feel like a man should be, if you with me, I'm providing for you, and there's a stipulation, not really stipulation, but if a girl love you, and there's nothing God can understand. If a girl love you, she gonna spend that money. Regardless, you know what I'm saying? You take care of the main thing, and she gonna be good. Like, if she love you, she gonna break you, it's gonna be good. But I feel like a man should take care of the household, you know what I'm saying? He should protect.
And I agree too, but sometimes you gotta be real. We're 24, right? We're just
I'm 23.
I'm 24, you're 23.
I'm 23.
We
You older than me?
Yeah. We just figuring out.
You older than me?
Yes, I'm older than you. I mean, you're older than you.
Nigga, your shoulder getting big, nigga.
I be in the gym. Nigga, just sometimes. I be trying to get to the gym. It's hard.
How much you weigh right now? Nigga, you older than me?
Yeah.
You 24?
I just turned 24.
Oh, you just hit the I'm not gonna. Next month, so okay.
Not that much. 50. Yeah. Like, I feel like we're at an age we figuring shit out, right?
Right.
We're figuring it out. So sometimes that might look like 50-50. Now the goal is to be able to provide for you, take care of you, make sure you don't have to ever spend nothing.
For sure.
But sometimes you gotta be realistic, y'all.
I'm saying,
married, of course.
Yeah.
Like, it's I'm not gonna get married until
it's time.
It's time, and I can do the things that I want to do.
Yeah, exactly. And I feel like as men, that's what we should do. And then we're gonna jump into our shit. I feel like as men, to the young guys out there, you know what I'm saying? We all young, we finding ourselves. You know what I'm saying?
Forever finding yourself.
I feel like today, I'm taking my hat off. In this day and age, today, you know what I'm saying? The dating pool is crazy, but you gotta be able to take care of yourself first. Before you try to go figure out a vibe or try to go see what type of time it is outside, figure out yourself, make sure you can take care of yourself, whatever that looks like for you, and then go try to do some shit. Don't be just trying to go dive in. You ain't got no will. It's like, we ain't even gonna dive in. We ain't gonna do this, because you know they be trying to do us bad, all the niggas out there. Oh, what I don't like, real quick, we're gonna dive in. Y'all will deal with a guy that y'all know ain't got nothing, ain't never gonna be nothing, came from nothing, and wonder why he treated you like nothing. Now let's get into the other topic.
Buster.
Right.
Birds.
We don't like bums, right?
Yeah,
we gotta get it.
These females gotta start taking accountability.
They do. Sometimes y'all birds, and y'all not even supposed to be birds, but y'all with the birds, and birds of a feather flock together. It don't matter what type of weather. But listen though, we gotta go to the other shit, right? What do we gotta break down? You say you want to get into.
I want you to ask what you asked me.
So listen, y'all. I asked Lil' Ken on camera. Now, Lil' Ken has come a long way, right? I feel like, do you having such a platonic relationship with a lot of different girls can affect the way you are perceived?
Definitely. For sure.
Break it down.
I think, like, if you don't know me, if you don't kick it around me, and you just see, it's easy to go with that assumption, I guess.
Right.
I could see why that might be your assumption. You know what I mean? I could see that. But what I'm saying is, like, I'm just a nigga that just gravitate to females. I feel like females are better to kick it with than niggas.
You do? You genuinely?
A lot of times.
Break that. Why do you feel like that? Break it down.
This is
not gonna lie.
This is cool. We kicking it, but shit. As soon as it's over, I'm gonna hit you with that. All right, man. I'm gonna see you.
Take on.
I'll see you later. Like, well, with my female friends, I want to sit with you all day.
I mean, well,
and do nothing. Like, we don't even have to be doing nothing.
I mean, yeah.
We just chilling. Like,
yeah. I mean, shit.
Females are more trustworthy. Less slimy. Niggas are egregious.
I ain't gonna lie. You're making points. You're making real
and
points.
Plus, I grew up with majority females, so
that does say a lot about your characteristics as a man to be able to have so many platonic like this.
Yeah, and I'm a natural protector of females, but I can understand if you don't know me, how that might look.
Right.
But I also understand that.
My perspective.
I also understand that, like, a lot of people see things black and white.
They do.
And I don't think like that. So, and I had to learn. This is something I had to adjust to because.
Listen, you're locked in right now.
This is something I had to adjust to because I had to realize, like, just because I'm not the most masculine nigga does not make me away or not. You know what I mean? And even though people put that on me,
you feel like you're not that masculine?
I'm not saying that, but I'm saying that's what people see.
You. Okay.
Because it's up to you for you to decide what's masculine and what's feminine. Somebody might deem it as feminine that you hang out with a lot of females. And people might equate that to a gay. Which is like I think that's just a black people thing.
That is.
That's just a black people thing.
That's true, yeah.
But once I like realized like, oh, like a motherfucker can't tell me what the fuck who I am, then that's when I was like, oh shit. You know what I mean?
That's player.
So when you're in like first grade, second grade, people saying shit to you like that, you like, what the fuck does that even mean? Before you're even thinking of what that is. So once you get older and people are like saying that, it's like, okay, they're just saying that. Like,
they're just saying shit.
But it's never like no validity to it. You know what I mean? There's never no validity to it other than I be kicking it with hoes and you might think I act like a hoe. But you might think like I act like a hoe just from the 30 seconds you might see in me, not a full perception because I honestly be chilling. But I think once my friend group shifted to like the guys, I started being like,
or that type timing, or
I could see why, and I also noticed I had some whole like ways, and so you start kicking it with niggas, and I was like, oh, okay, I did have some whole like ways, but I never been a person that's gonna change myself for nobody.
That's player.
All my friends know who the fuck I am, and like I'm not gonna be one way with you than one way with another person. You know what I mean? I'm
And
always
real.
be me.
Yeah.
And once I came to like that's enough, and like what I say is enough. If I say it's not that,
then ain't that.
then it's not that, and I don't give a fuck what like nobody saying or what nobody doing. Even going back to the thing when you asked me like would I respond to anything online? Never.
Yeah, it's not player, right?
It's not player, but it's also like okay, like I'm the type of motherfucker. I'm grown as hell. I'm grown as fuck. My life is not gonna change by what somebody thinks about me or what the fuck I'm doing. My life is not gonna change either way it go. So which is easier said than done. Like once I realized like validation don't run me, then it's cool. Like I really stopped giving a fuck. So I really don't give a fuck that that's a narrative. I only give a fuck sometimes. You know the ones sometimes when it's a female that I like, I'm like, damn.
Yes, it is. When is the last time the kid was locked in?
My senior year of college.
And not too fast, right? But why isn't that a thing anymore? Like what that was about? Like briefly.
Briefly.
Did you have anything to do with that?
Yeah.
What was that about?
Not being able to communicate where I am in life.
Meaning?
So we graduated. I didn't know who the fuck I wanted to be, what I wanted to do.
You feel like you wasn't right to go all the way?
No, I'm not saying that, but I was just lost in the sauce. Like I was just drowning.
Sauce.
Yeah, I was just drowning just life, not knowing where I'm going next, what I'm gonna do. I thought after I graduated college, like it's up, checks on checks, and it was not that.
Okay.
So when you trying to figure that out, you can't balance this, or you neglecting this while you figuring this out, and then while you didn't figure this out, you look at this motherfucking already moved on. And when in my mind, I'm thinking we both want to figure it out, shit, but we're not. Yeah, but we're also, I can't fault you because I'm not communicating. This is what I'm doing. I'm just not saying nothing to you. So,
okay,
I think that's what that chunk set up to. And then, now that I'm older, any female I date on that type of time, it's an investment. I'm letting my guard down to you, something I don't really do a lot.
For the cause type time.
So like if I'm gonna fuck with you, we going all the way there.
To the finish line.
Not even the finish line, but I'm gonna be real with you, and I want you to be real with me, and we gonna ride to the wheels fall off. We gonna be like this in sync. But if I don't even feel that, I'm not gonna waste my time. If I know it's not even gonna be that, I'm not even gonna waste my time.
So your last situation, you loved her?
Yeah.
Oopsie, to the day?
Yeah, but I loved her because we started off as close friends.
We started off as close.
We were very close. We were very close friends, so we already had a love for each other there.
So have you had flings?
Yeah, I've had flings. That started off as a fling. That happened on accident.
Ooh, so you supposed to dive in?
No, that was not supposed to happen.
Tight timing.
It just happened one day, and then it just
That's how we did.
But that's enough of that.
That's enough. It's
that's enough of that.
You be putting these in the hot seat?
Yeah.
Oh, has anybody put you in the hot seat?
No.
No?
Other than you, I felt like we spent so much talking about me.
You thought that was a hot seat earlier?
Yeah, a little bit. You got straight there. I'm like, oh.
Can we have like a 2-minute segment of the hot seat?
Go ahead.
From the Trinity?
Go ahead. Then I'm gonna put you in the hot seat too.
Oh, we're gonna go hot seat. No, I'm gonna put it.
Go ahead. You got 2 minutes. Let me start the timer.
Okay. Anything goes?
Anything goes.
Oh shit. We gotta pour that drink for this?
Tell me when to start the timer.
Let me pour my drink. He trying to go hot seat this shit. Cause we ain't never did a hot seat, ain't it? Oh, this is a perfect
I really don't do hot seats no more.
No more? So we said a segment.
Cause I realized.
What you realize? What you realize about that?
When I did my video with Jaylene,
what happened?
I did a hot seat with her. But in the mix of while I'm asking her these questions and she's answering truthfully, but she's also shading people in a sense. So when I'm seeing some of these people, and I'm like, oh hey, they're like, what you mean?
So
you letting people diss on me?
So
on your platform.
This has to be at the beginning when you put this out. So are you going back to my point that I made originally by guilty by association? Just because you in the mix, you in the mix.
No, but there's a way. I've learned there's a way to go about things. So there's a way for me to have a healthy dialogue with you without me allowing you to heavily disrespect somebody or heavily talk about somebody. And you're just sharing your personal experience versus then I wanted a motherfucker to say exactly who it was, who they talking about, and straight to the point. But then I realized,
you're a player.
For one, people are not gonna like you, and two, I don't want to be known as no messy ass nigga. I don't want to grow up and be like no funny shit like academics, where people just can't stand me because
podcasts. Like, are you familiar with that type of territory? Or just because I have a platform that allow you to speak on, people gonna look at me a certain way.
Yeah, so it has to be a very.
But that's that black and white shit.
What's that black and white shit?
People thinking of that narrative.
Yeah, but
because academics making off of, you know what I'm saying. One day you gonna be making off.
But I'm not gonna be making it off the backs of talking about other people or disrespecting other
platform though.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. It's gonna be a time where just because you let this person come on your platform, I don't fuck with you. There's gonna be time, and I'm pretty sure.
I don't think so, because at some point this is gonna turn into like a business thing.
This is a business.
It is a business thing, but it's gonna really turn into a point where, nigga, you want to come on and do a video with me because you know if you come chop it up with me, your album's gonna sell X, Y, and Z.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm saying you're not gonna allow that to do that, but I think the difference is between academics. He's not like
He's
not a middleman. He's not a neutral person. You know what I mean? Because when you go to niggas go to the Breakfast Club and it's never that. The Breakfast Club interview a lot of whole different type of people that don't like each other, but they're neutral people. They're reporting on. But academics is personally talking about people. You suck. I hope this about you. I hope this about you. Versus
you are in the communities. You be over here. You be over there off camera. Mm-hmm. I grew up with you, nigga. We went to, you know what I'm saying? Like, so it's like people perceive that.
No, but I'm not moving in this space, in this space, in this spec, in this space with disrespecting you, or I might in these spaces discussing you, talking about you, or doing anything that was.
You're giving somebody a light that was. You're giving somebody the opportunity to say something about me. So these are the perspectives people have.
And at that time, I wasn't thinking of it like that. Okay, I wasn't thinking of it like that until that motherfucker was like, wait, y'all was just talking about me on a video. I was like, honestly, I didn't even know that she was talking about you.
Timing.
I'm listening to her. Yeah, and I'm listening to her. I'm like, oh, she said it all. Like, but on the other end, somebody's watching that. Like, damn, this motherfucker's really talking about me publicly. Other people knows about me, so I try to keep conversation healthy and like positive dialogue.
But people want them clicks.
Yeah, but I'm learning.
What you learning?
Them clicks don't always equate to personal happiness. So sometimes doing things.
Would you rather be making people happy or getting paid?
Happy. I feel like when you getting paid, you lose sight of what's important. I didn't lost friends because I didn't did stuff to get clicks, and the clicks wasn't worth the friendship. So now I try to make sure I go about everything
the right way.
I try my best. That's just life, period.
Hot seat.
Okay, go
ahead.
You
just try to hold on.
Nah, I ain't trying to.
Up the seat.
I ain't trying to. Come on. Tell me when to start the timer.
So
tell me to start.
Now, no name drop. That long relationship with the friend that you had, you never wanted it to be more than that?
Yeah.
Why wasn't it more than that?
She didn't want me by the time I wanted her.
Why she didn't want you?
What she says is she's figuring out herself, her life, and blah blah blah.
That sounds like you.
That sounds like me, so I have no choice but to respect it.
Tricky timing.
But the difference is, though, she went about it the right way. She communicated that to me. She's honest to me. Versus me, I was, in a sense, I was just dragging her along while I'm figuring it out, hoping she don't go nowhere else. So I was like, I'm texting you sometimes or being on that type of time with you sometimes, and then
not really be on that. Yeah. So you said behind closed doors she was on timing?
What do you mean? On timing? What does that mean?
You know what that means? Like wanting to pursue. Or let me ask you
I think I love bombed her not knowing I love bombed her.
Let me ask you this.
I love bombed her not knowing I love bombed her. Okay. And then when all that stopped, she like, whoa, what? And then once I realized like, oh, this is what I want to pursue, she already like, oh, I'm cool off that.
Okay, cool.
But we're still good friends.
Any of your, lady friends, it wouldn't be timing ever with none of them? Because you did say earlier you hate when you be trying to pursue.
I have one friend that I could see me.
Like right now, y'all are friends.
We're friends.
But you'll do timing with her.
Yes.
Oh.
And you know exactly who it is too.
I know her.
Yeah. You spoke on it off camera.
I did.
Yeah.
How much time we got left?
You got 12 seconds.
Who? I'm gonna keep playing it though. Keep it going.
I'm gonna say that.
Who, bro?
I'm going, no, fuck the time. I'm gonna say who, but I need you to see this.
Or give me a letter.
I'm gonna say it.
Yeah.
But I want you to keep in mind this is a nuanced situation.
I go, it's on.
I'm saying if she chose me, because I would choose her in a heartbeat.
To this day, you would choose her.
If she hit me and was like, I want to do us,
you would choose her right now?
I would choose her right now. Because I know we would have like a life partnership. It would be a marriage, a partnership. We got each other back. I feel you. I'm here for you. You're here for me. You know what I mean?
Because it's been timing.
It's never been timing.
Oh, it's never been timing.
It's never been timing.
But you know it could be timing.
I know it. I know that we really love each other. We really care about each other. I feel like we really know each other on a deeper level. I feel like she knows me deeper than anybody, and I know her deeper than anybody.
They just have to butter it up. Nah, you trolling. I think it's say, who?
Can I show you? Or
No, say a letter. Say a letter. You want to say a letter?
You know.
Say a letter. Say a letter.
Can I say the initial, the last name?
Say the letter.
T. That's it. That could be a middle name though, or last name.
Sorry.
But I feel like we have
It'll be that.
We have an unconditional love for each other. I think we would really be a great team. And I feel like when you want to marry somebody, you have to trust them with your life. You have to trust them with your kids. I can trust that if I'm not in your presence, you're still doing right by me, and I know she can trust that.
Shot issue. I gotta take a shot issue.
Okay, are you ready? I'm gonna put 2 minutes on the clock for you.
Shot issue, bro. Shot issue.
Tell me when.
I go.
Do you think you could ever reconcile with your your last relationship? The long term one. Come on, time is going. Yes or no? Yes or no?
To be, I don't know.
Yeah, I want yes or no's.
Yeah.
I want yes or no's for all the questions I can ask. Yes or no? No, explain. Yes or no?
No.
Okay, the girl that I feel like, man, how do I want to word this? The girl that you had around towards the end, do you feel like you were good to her? Yes or no?
No.
Do you feel like you lied to her as well?
No.
All right. Damn, it's not a yes or no question, but I'm asking anyway. You don't have to say yes or no. When you be rapping about being like a treacherous nigga, like why do you do that? Cause some of your songs be like, you would think you killed somebody or some shit. Like, no, I don't think that. But I be like, I know this nigga for real. Like, I don't feel like sometimes I'm listening to it and I'm like, this is my guy. What is that about? Is that trends or just talking about what you could do?
A lot of it is like poetry, so it's like certain people know certain sides of me. A lot of people know my first name. A lot of people don't even know my real first name.
Okay. How do you, what's your true stance on how your brother handles women?
I don't like it.
And what are you doing to not make that a thing?
I don't really associate myself. I don't really associate myself.
When you see your siblings out here not being the best selves, how do you handle that? Hurry up.
Love them from a distance.
How many pregnancy scares have you had?
One.
Just one?
One.
Okay.
Decent, right? I think I'm decent, you know what I'm saying? If I come with the right approach, I could, you know what I'm saying, there's a lot of situations I can get into. But off that alone, I'm judged. You know how many times a female talk to me or interact with me and she was like, oh, you look like a hoe.
Do you judge yourself about that or not?
I don't, but what I'm getting at is, you know how many times a female be like, oh, you look like a hoe. If I was to say those exact words to a girl upon meeting her, how would she take that?
But no
You've been around a lot of females.
Yeah, but no mature, grown-ass woman's gonna say that to you.
Yes, they will.
But that lets you know that they're not mature. Cause
but just on a joking level.
If a female said that to me,
No, it's not.
On a joking manner.
Yeah, like, but that's not a good.
But
like,
it's just
you
like,
don't want to hear that. You heard that 1,000 times. If I told a girl every time I seen her because she looked good, because her body looked good, oh, you look like a hoe, how's she gonna perceive that?
Yeah, I see that.
Because I look how I look, I'm a hoe and I done gave bitches this, that. What the fuck is going on in the world?
Wow.
I'm a God-fearing man.
But it's up to people that actually know
nigga,
you.
Shaquilla is my mama. Like, nigga,
but it's up to people that know you and fuck with you.
That's
to be able to determine if you're that or not.
But I mean,
it's up to you to determine that or not.
For sure.
If you don't think you know, you ain't know.
No, I mean, I got PD in me a
you
little bit though.
Age, but you ain't know. Maybe you might not be know.
That's
maybe
my daddy, like,
but you said you're trying to grow out of that.
I'm out of that. Not trying to do nothing. I'm already there. It's going on. I'm playing.
So you want to settle down?
Yeah, for sure. I'm
settle down, like get married type shit, or settle down.
I'm done with the whole phase of my life type time.
You want to invest your time in somebody.
I'm like, so many people know me. She fuck with Trell. He fuck with her. He did this. He did that. That's not even what's going on anymore. Y'all are annoying. A lot of y'all don't got nothing going on. The way y'all look at niggas, like he got to come with this, that, and the third. Y'all ain't got a pot to piss in or a window to throw it out of, or you still like it be a lot of situations.
And that's not your window of people to date.
It's not, but in our day and age nowadays, bro, it's so crazy. We getting old, nigga. You 24, nigga. Everybody our age got kids. They don't know what the fuck going on. They be like, come on, bro. Like, I like me a vibe where I call you at 2 o'clock in the morning. You can come slide. We can go out of town. I don't want to be, I'm trying to babysit. I ain't trying to hear that no more. I gotta get in the morning, work out.
But you also know that we're in a bubble, right?
We not in nothing. You attract.
No. But we are in a bubble of people.
Right here, right now.
Right now. But in period.
Yeah.
The people that are in our circle, in a sense, have been the same people that have been around since the beginning. That's why I be telling people like.
But a lot of people are the same.
You gotta get out. That's what I'm saying. But you gotta get out this bubble. There's so many people out there that don't even.
You gotta go out of town.
That's on the same type of time you is.
That's
you just ain't met that person. It ain't aligned. That's why I'm not investing my time in
that. Hey, you going out of town though? If you out of town, shit. I ain't gonna lie. Imagine how niggas would get out of town. Would you be down for that? Nigga out of town, you be. I seen you was just. Where you was just with that?
My last trip was.
You be taking trips and shit.
Vegas.
This nigga
Vegas.
older. I never even knew you older than me.
Yeah. Not about that time.
But it's just a simple fact. To me, I would look at you like, little bro. And I also kind of feel like though I've always been like ahead of my time a little bit though.
I don't feel like we had that like little big brother thing. I feel like we was always on equal playing field. I don't know why you felt that way.
No, in real life.
I don't know what made you feel that I looked at you as big bro. Maybe you looked at me as little bro.
No, for sure.
I felt like I looked at us on equal plane.
I never even knew we was the same age, so it's fucking me up.
I always knew we was around the same age.
I didn't know that.
Because then we graduated the same year.
Yeah, but like, you little bro to me. Maybe because it's like the height difference a little bit.
Yeah.
Or like the weight difference. Like, you look bro, like, yeah, I fuck with you.
Maybe in that sense, but mentally I wouldn't say I'm
any picture we ever took, like, I'm like this.
Okay, but
it's never, hold on. It ain't never the picture where you was like.
But that is not what little bro and
no,
big
but
bro
that
means.
is.
That is
not in reality.
Okay, but you're saying like, okay, I get what you're saying.
Like,
I get what you're saying.
I feel like, and this is going back to everything. And this is not a disrespectful thing. Nigga, I feel like everybody look at you like, little bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? You're a likable person.
That's cool.
All the vibes, you little bro. And I didn't get to touch on this. You gotta do a lot of editing. There's gonna be a lot of editing. I hope you know that. And we gotta dissect it because there's a lot of things.
What was you saying?
But I feel like a lot of the vibes feel like you are little bro. And this we gotta get into this because we talk about this off camera. Do you feel like it is appropriate for a girl that you have a platonic relationship with to twerk on you? You know what I'm saying?
It depends. I'm not in a relationship.
On some you admit, regardless of what they say, this is my personal opinion.
I've only had one.
Can I share my personal opinion?
Yeah, but before you do, I've only had 1 or 2 friends who ever twerk on me, and it equates to me and you slapboxing right now.
That does
we
not.
We playing.
That's not the same.
We playing.
The people gonna understand because I'm be the first one to bring it like all the way how I gotta bring it, bro. Right? You think that is, and I'm not, and it is a playful. Like I'm not saying that it's in any ill will, but because that's even a factor.
But it's not in like a sexual way. It's like a hey.
What other kind of way is a girl rubbing her booty up against you? A playful
I just told you what it was.
A playful way?
And a playful platonic.
So my mind's in a gutter all the way.
Yeah. It depends, cause some
from the world.
If you drunk in the club
but
and that happened,
the world,
you thinking about like, damn, I might die.
Fuck being drunk. Half of the time, do you be drunk? Or do they be drunk?
Yeah.
Do people act how they really want to act when they drunk?
It be a drunk thing. Like,
do people act how they really want to act when they get drunk?
I don't know. We just having a good time. So
yeah,
if we in the club drunk, it's my birthday. My homegirl gonna give me a little lap dance, and it's gonna be like it's gonna be like 10. It's gonna be 10 seconds.
What I'm getting at is,
and it's gonna be
bro.
Okay.
I have girlfriends that are attractive women.
But the little bro thing doesn't bother me because the females.
No, I'm not saying they do. But
the females I'm around, I'm not trying to bag them. I'm not trying to be on that type of time with. And a female that I'm trying to be on that type of time with, she gonna know this ain't little bro.
She not gonna know because you just told me in the past you've had them situations. They
yeah,
trying to little bro it, but it's like
a female that I'm trying to fuck with.
I'm trying to step on that.
A female I'm trying to fuck with at 24 is gonna know I'm not on that type of time.
How's she gonna know?
She gonna know.
This presentation is intimidating.
She's gonna know.
This presentation is intimidating.
You gonna know? She gonna know.
She gonna know.
She gonna know.
It's probably a girl out there that really want that, but
my approach to her is gonna be on that type of time, so you're gonna know instantly. You're not gonna be
that
like,
might work, but
you're not gonna be like, oh, he's trying to be my friend from what I'm gonna say to you. You gonna know I'm on that type of time.
For sure.
And like, I'm not a little bro.
Okay.
My credit is not little bro. My mentality is not little bro.
Okay.
How I move is not little bro. Don't let the internet fool. I think the internet might fool people, but when a motherfucker get around me, they like, oh shit, like I was trying to pick you, but it always.
But that's what I'm saying. But all I'm saying is it hinders you.
Yeah, it does. That's what I've learned now. So now you see me with less females.
Why? If you just said it wasn't a problem.
Because I could, it's a nuanced thing, so I see why that's a problem.
Why the world might think it's a problem.
And I'm also learning to too many friends is too much. Can't be.
Everybody can be your friend.
Everybody can be your close friend.
Bro, we gotta put this in and then go back to what I was saying in the beginning.
Yes, but what you're saying in the beginning is
you
something
can't be neutral.
I had to learn those things.
Oh, okay.
I didn't just.
You can't be neutral. That's what I'm getting at. Like, you just can't. I get the perspective. You have a grown man, mature perspective. I respect what you're saying. But in this day and age, in San Antonio, the way this shit go, you can't be neutral, bro. Like, this shit ain't neutral. As much as you want it to be neutral, it can't be. Which is weird. But that's the way you should think about it. Like,
but that's something I had to.
So now it's a problem. So it's an issue. Now, it's a great issue.
About being neutral?
Bro, I love your life the whole way, bro.
About being neutral?
Yeah.
Now,
I love your life. I can't live your life.
Then.
Why can't I?
Wait, I'm finna tell you. Then, I was a neutral nigga.
You're not neutral no more.
But now, it's like.
You gotta pick a side.
It's not, no. It's not that. But I'm saying, like. Now it's like, I'm not even gonna be on that type of time with you now because I already know what this comes with. I might think you the coolest, dopest motherfucker in the world, but I'm gonna keep you at arm's length because I already know what that's gonna bring, having you in my circle. And if I'm willing, am I willing to sacrifice this relationship I didn't spend years on for
some bullshit?
Not even some bullshit, make a genuine friendship, but at this day and age, I'm not willing to offend anybody of my close friends by the simple fact of me being good friends with them. But at that age, I'm not thinking of it like that. I'm thinking of this motherfucker love and care about me.
So
I love and care about this motherfucker
you
too.
grew to understand.
I grew to understand that. I grew to understand that. But I also still understand why I thought what I thought was right.
Or it took for you to get around some real niggas to be like, oh, okay.
Nah.
And like a lot of things that we're coming to conclusion of now in our little intellectual talk, what I was saying in the beginning, it was like, it makes it hard for you to be neutral. It makes it hard. We gotta shed light on like, dang, you can be somebody that's I feel like you're a genuine person. Like a lot of people in this life, they're not genuine. So like a lot of people fuck with you on a lot of different sides of the fence because you're genuine. Like you don't really have no ill will, but your face card is your everything. You know what I'm saying? And it's like every step you take, every move you make is gonna play a role. It's just up to you what role it plays. Type timing.
That's real.
That's real. Like you know what I'm saying? So, but I really do be fucking with everything you doing. Shit like damn, like on some real shit.
We gotta tap in more.
You like you really grew into your level. You know what I'm saying?
My manhood.
Your manhood, and he really just be like fuck what niggas be saying, bro.
No, I don't be fuck with. You don't be fuck with nobody saying. It be like keep saying it. You keep saying it.
Oh, keep talking about me.
Keep talking about me.
I'm that. So you won best dress in high school?
I did.
You feel like you always was a fly guy?
I think always.
This is She Fuck with Trail. This is Lil Trail. This is me on some like grown man type time. Like we grown now. Like we ain't gonna play no games. Like we got to title this like we grown now. Like type time. Like
Facts.
you know what I'm saying? It's been a long time coming. There's gonna be more. I want everybody to tune in. I want everybody to support my bro that I'm just learning today is older than me. But this is a real guy, respect everything.
Lil bro.
He just little bro. Whoa, first time ever. But now I respect everything bro got going on. I want y'all to like, comment, and subscribe. I want y'all to go on my shit, She Fuck with Trail on everything. Like, comment, subscribe. If you don't know me, I just let you into a little bit more of a deeper side of me. We gon', you know what I'm saying? Everybody's entitled to create their own perspective. I love everybody. I hope everybody love me. And if you don't love me, may God be with you. Yeah.
Peace.